A while ago, a popular YouTuber with a vastly larger channel than myself came into my livestream chat when I was all dressed up. He told me I looked disgusting, and his fans began mocking me. So, to you, if you're reading this, as I'm sure you are, f*** you, at least I'm genuine. So reads a tweet I made a couple days ago over on Twitter at Indigo Skyboard. This tweet refers to an event that transpired a while back, and it just pisses me off to no end that this happens still. Obviously, you see how I dress, how I choose to portray myself on the internet and in the world. And being a man in 2021 who chooses to dress like this, of course I open myself up to trolls and negativity from strangers online. To, on top of that, see other people within a similar field as myself who also strive to be some sort of creative person on this platform, not only side with the trolls, but to actively encourage them themselves. I cannot for the life of me fathom what the person thought going into it and writing those comments. Surely the world is bad enough as it is already, but for anybody to be a public figure with an influence and with a voice to actively spread negativity and hate, I mean... See, I always try to speak for positivity and openness and freedom to be who you are and do whatever you want and express yourself however you want. And when you're given such an opportunity to be so privileged and be in such a position to influence others, to act for the greater good of the wider world, why would you use that voice and that opportunity for harm and destruction? I just don't get it. It is such a waste of time, it is such a waste of potential, it is such a waste of your potential as somebody who wants to be an artist, who wants to be creative. And look, I'm not trying to make myself sound bigger than I am and larger than life or anything. I know that my channel is still very small and that I have a very tiny following online in the grander scheme of things. But it just feels so obvious to me that whatever voice I do have, I want to use for good. And that's all that matters. Every single day I get messages from people who are having problems with their families, not accepting them, problems with their friends, not accepting them, problems with strangers, how they dress, how they don't dare to dress, how they don't dare to live. And I've also received messages from people telling me that they're happy they've seen what I do and that I've somehow given them some sort of confidence to be themselves in some sort of capacity. And whenever I hear something like that, that means the world to me. That is the most beautiful thing in the world to me. Hearing stories from all these people all over the world, standing up to their friends or their non-friends or their classmates or their parents, standing up to anybody who's trying to prevent them from just being who they are, no matter their race or their gender or their identity. That is such a beautiful thing to me. That is so worth fighting for, and that is worth more than anything else. And just knowing that there are people on this very platform of my size and even greater size than mine who actively try and harm those people and those voices out there who are just wanting to make this world a better place for everybody to be able to live in. It's such a step back. It's such a step back from how far we've come as a society. Look, we saw in 2020 what mass systematic oppression over a long period of time causes and the effects of that. #BLM. And look, if that didn't teach you anything, just know this. If you're one of the people who are actively disrespecting other humans who just are different to who you are, and you're actively trying to counteract change in society, you're gonna end up on the wrong side of history, my friend. Because that train is moving, with or without you, alright? Be kind to each other, be open-minded, listen to each other's stories, listen to each other's thoughts, and listen to each other's experiences. Because there is no way you're gonna know how the world really works from your own point of view alone. Cheers.